Thursday night at the Interfaith Holocaust Commemoration, Tommy Reichendahl will share his story. As a child, deported to the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp, he tells a story so that we will never forget the horrors of the Holocaust. He is here with us this morning along with Drew Diamond, the Executive Director of the Jewish Federation of Tulsa. Good morning. Thank you so much both for joining us all the way from Ireland, where you live. I appreciate it. You kept silent about the Holocaust and being a Holocaust survivor for 55 years.
55 years. In fact, my wife passed away 13 years ago to a disease, cancer. She never knew anything about it. I never told her.
She never even knew that you were a Holocaust...
She knew that I was a Holocaust survivor and I was in Bergen-Belsen, but I never told her that what happened to me.
You never talked about it. You survived along with your mother and your brother and your father, who was later killed on the way to Auschwitz. Why did you change your mind to tell your story later?
Well, I realized this was only about 14 years ago. I realized that I'm one of the last witnesses to this horror that happened not long ago. And I thought I owe it to the victims that the memory is not forgotten. I lost 35 members of my family in the Holocaust. And I started to write articles, and then later I started to speak about it, and now they can't stop me. I'm going all over Ireland. I spoke to over 100,000 students directly, because people today that trying to deny that Holocaust happened. And when we are all gone, these young people will be carrying the memory, and they will be the people that will keep it alive. And when I speak to them, they tell their parents, they tell their friends, please God, they will tell their children. And that way we will keep the memory for generations to come.
So obviously you do feel it's important to keep the stories alive, which is why it's so surprising that you kept it secret for so long. Does it make you feel any, what are the feelings that you have now that you've been telling the story?
Well, it's a great privilege that people are calling me again and again. And I'm booked up now till end of 2017, completely. If today a school rings and they want me, they have to wait 2 years to tell the story. And that's feeling a great achievement. I got many awards for the work I'm doing. I've got the Order of Merit from the President of the Federal Republic of Germany. That's the pin that I wear here.
Is it therapeutic to talk about it, or you wish you had done it earlier?
Well, maybe this was the right time. It wasn't that I didn't want to speak about it, I just couldn't. It was very, very difficult, because what I went through, it's so horrific that it's very difficult to talk about it.
Oh, I can't imagine. And we could talk about it all day. We're going to go to Hale High School. You are later today to speak to students there, also at the event on Thursday. Tell us quickly about that.
At Temple Israel, Thursday evening at 7 o'clock is our Interfaith Commemoration, or Yom HaShoah, in partnership with the Tulsa City County Library and our Council on Holocaust Education. As Tommy said, it is so important for us to keep the message alive that we don't want to forget ever what horrors and evils happened, and how we can understand these things the best we can so it doesn't happen again.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and here is more information. If you would like to see Mr. Reichendahl speak on Thursday at the Interfaith Holocaust Commemoration, he's the keynote speaker at 7 o'clock. Temple Israel, 2004 East 22nd Place, 495-1100, or JewishTulsa.org.